Welcome to Chartwell Uplift, everybody. It is week 12. We have a little bit of progress. We are kind of in a bit of a holding pattern somewhat. We decided that given the structural modifications that are being required on this project, that we are going to go in and get a building permit, because I just don't want to do work without a permit that is quite as involved as what we're having to get involved with on this project. So I am following our own mantra and en route. Building permit application, I think it's already done, or if it's not, it's very close to being done. So we're a little bit slowed down, but we still got some of Team Sprucehill up there ripping out some flashing and getting that all done. So we're gonna go upstairs and see what those two characters are up to. Big Dan just finished dropping off the Sprucehill dump trailer to site here. He backed this thing in like an absolute legend. I mean, because of course, if you work at Sprucehill, you got to be a legend. Anyways, let's go inside and check things out, Kyle. Let's go. Well, Kyle, I think I figured out why the dump trailer's here. That's a lot of garbage. The bin that was in the shop behind me earlier is full of drywall, and so that's going to get pulled out of here pretty quick. But that's drywall only, so the drywall can get recycled. There's not a ton of additional demolition work that I think has been done on this floor. I know that we've had the plumbers here, and the plumbers have been doing some work. Don't think there's a ton more stuff on the main floor. Let's just keep checking things out though, shall we? Through the joys that is technology, we were able to create a rendering to show these clients what this space would look like with this whole area tiled, or with the tile that we were gonna do here and the hardwood up here. And needless to say, having this area up here fully tiled looks infinitely better. It looks so sharp. So this whole area here is going to be getting tiled. Over here, we've got our caution tape and our railing up here. This is where we have some structural concerns. What happened is the original design, there was water actually being directed into the home, and it's rotted out some beams and some structural points here. It's one of those things where probably was pretty difficult to see that it was going to be a problem when it was done. But some of these details, they're tough, but inevitably what happens if you do have those sorts of issues, you're going to have rot and whatnot. And so here, where it's really obvious is that like the actual panes of glass in these windows here have started to rack and shift, and like it looks like a dog's breakfast. So this is all going to be getting replaced now. And because this is all getting replaced now, we definitely need a freaking building permit. It's not worth taking the chance, not for me, not for the clients. That's my take on that. Let's keep moving. Okay, so we are in the primary suite, and just wanted to show you the new layout that's going on here. So that area in there is a bathroom. This area in here, Kyle, is the new walk-in closet. So very nice, spacious, much better layout than what was here before, in my humble opinion. And as we move forward, this is the new primary ensuite. So there was a video that we shot not too long ago that showed where this this radiant loop is here. It's still there. It's just gonna stay there. Whatever, not a big deal. This is gonna be the new shower, if memory serves me correct. And we do have our new plumbing lines in here, ready to rock and roll. Looks like there's a rain shower head above me here. Shower niche there. I suspect that's where the toilet is going. And this is, Kyle, this is the toilet. This is the tank. This is where all the water goes, all nicely insulated so it doesn't sweat, right? I haven't installed one of these myself ever, so I have no idea how these things work, to be honest with you. But I do know that the water goes in here. This is where the water enters the actual toilet that you sit on. And then the stuff that goes out the toilet bowl when you're done goes out there, that connects to that drainage pipe over yonder. So that's what that is all about. Here we got a double sink or double vanity. Gonna be awesome. Just seeing that we've uncovered some rot in this wall here. So we'll have to take that all apart and replace it, and I'm guessing that it goes that way a bunch as well. That's concerning. It's got to be coming from the outside, because if it was in the inside, then the front face of these studs would be all rotten as well. This is such a way better layout for this space, hey? Like tub, double vanity, toilet, Nice walk-in shower. That's a good use of space. God, we're really good at what we do. It's tough being so good. Here we are on that deck that we were checking out from below, and we were just removing these cap flashings here. Again, like the railings and everything else that were all done here, we're just on their way out. So we've done our best to save and be able to reuse as much as we can. But like this cap flashing, I don't know how much of it we're going to be able, well, it looks like we got most of it off, like this really heavy gauge stuff. Like, look at this. Like, this will tell you how thick it is. Here, let me, that's how thick that is. Like, that's some thick ass metal. It's otherwise looking pretty good up here. So because of the age of the home, Kyle, we're going to be replacing the torch-on membrane. I think we've talked about that before, but this torch-on membrane is all going to get torn up. So in order to do that, we're going to be removing both these doors. I think we have decided with the clients to introduce like a bandboard piece along the bottom of the wall here, so that we're not having to remove the stucco all the way up here. We're just going to cut the stucco about 10 inches off of the deck surface and just introduce a bandboard along the bottom there. So we'll show everybody what that looks like after the fact. But you know, we do our best to come up with ideas to save our clients money wherever we possibly can. Doesn't always work out that way, but we do our absolute best to make the right decision for our customers. That's a wrap on today, everybody. I am so grateful for everybody that watches our content and is along for the ride. I sure would appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram or Facebook, whatever floats your boat. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. We need your help to get there. Please, 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 please. We've passed 500, which was a huge milestone. Really happy about that. 1,000's the next milestone. So let's rock and roll and crank up those subscriber numbers. In the meantime, if you have a home that you're living in and you really want to update it, you need to freaking phone us. Call us here, or if you're not sure, look us up on the web and see what we're about over there. We would love to help you and be your partners in success. Stay awesome. Thank you. Catch you on the next one. Bye now.